How's it going, everybody? Testing out this new setup we got going on here. Had this gimbal for the iPhone, and I got a new phone that's a little heavier than the iPhone, so just making sure that it works together. It seems to be doing pretty good. It also auto tracks when I move, so perfect for doing the. This is called the podcast, right? It's called the podcast. Yeah, so this is going to be pretty stupid. This is just, like I said, it's just a test. Doing all that stuff, just seeing how much we can get done with this setup I already have, and seems to be doing pretty good. I'll go through what I got. I got the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4, which has a really good camera. I also have the DJI Osmo 6 Mobile. It's the gimbal that this is on, and then I got these guys off Amazon. They were like $20. There's two of these microphones, and it hooks into the USB-C port on the bottom of the thing, so it's completely wireless. You can use both microphones at once. It kind of sucks. I'm trying to see if I can pin this on. It's whatever. I just use it as like a little microphone, like I'm back at the dating game show. Anyways, so I'll have two of these, be able to do multiple things. And so we started the YouTube channel. Right now I just got a couple of food reviews up there. There'll be more of those coming as they see fit. They're just kind of down and dirty, do very little editing. That's kind of always in the style of this podcast, is to just keep it as raw as possible. We'll send it through filters and things and maybe add some funny little stupid animations or whatever. But for the most part, keep it pretty raw. I'm hoping to get the old co-host Jacob back. I'll texting him later to see if he'll be available to do some more Mouthfuls of Madness. We'll definitely have some other stuff with other people and hopefully get some cool content coming up. So this, like I said, is just kind of a test video. I'm going to mess around with the editing. That's the other thing I got is I got the Shotcut, which is like a mobile editing kind of hub for this phone and any other phone, really. It's a common app. But I'll be using that to edit these videos for the most part, add stuff in, do some cool things. And so this will be kind of a learning video for that. So if you see it on the YouTube channel, it'll definitely be kind of rough and all over the place. I also got to get used to like looking at the camera. This is the new thing for this podcast because it's been all audio up until this point. But, you know, nowadays you kind of have to have video to go along with it or you don't really stay around for long. That's a good thing about Shotcut. That's why I kind of downloaded that one, is because it has an audio extraction feature on it so that I can post just audio to the podcast platforms that we used before, like Apple and Spotify and all those. So you will be able to listen to the podcast if you want, but also see it on the YouTube channel, which is going to be, you know, at Mouthfuls of Madness on YouTube. And that's where you're going to find all the video content. And then it's going to be at Mouthfuls of Madness anywhere else you get podcasts for just straight up audio. You'll be able to, that's the good thing about the extraction thing, is I don't have to sync up the video with the thing because all the audio is coming from these microphones. And I have a USB mic for when we're like sitting at a table and I can plug that into the phone. Excuse me. Plug that into the phone and get good audio through that. But for the most part, I think I'll be using these guys because the audio is pretty good. I can be far away. I can be, you know, wherever I need to be with these, and with this tracking camera. Like, you see how I'm moving and the camera's following me? Hands-free man. Well, I'll edit these two together. And we're back. So I accidentally, to use the active tracking without my hands, I have to make a peace sign symbol, and I actually did that when I earlier, so it shut off the camera. Anywho's, you can see that works pretty good. It doesn't like track it and focus and like zoom in and out, but I can get real close if I need to, and then the camera moves. And the camera goes this way, and if I fall over, the camera will catch me. So it's pretty good. With this, kind of thinking of maybe doing some cooking stuff, because that'll be cool, because it'll kind of follow me around if I can set it up in front of a table, and then it'll follow me as I'm doing stuff, and I don't have to worry about it, like camera things and doing stuff and getting the phone dirty and all that shit. So it'll be cool to do kind of that stuff. That'll be an extra added bonus content stuff. I don't know if we're going to do a Patreon or anything like that. We've never, we only got 100, like 70 episodes. I don't know what it is, but so it's kind of the same format, same gist of what the old podcast was. You'll still be able to get all those episodes if you want to go back and check them out. Some of them are not for the faint of heart. I know a lot of you see me at the markets and you see me making sandwiches and interacting with you, and I'm customer service weirdo, and the podcast is definitely NSFW. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a different side. I'm making that conscious decision of not to keep them separate because I am both people. And if you don't like it, then you cannot listen to it. We say that a lot on the podcast, so it's up to you. If that affects business, I don't think it will. And if it does, then I don't know what to tell you. The sandwiches are pretty good, so you can eat those too. You know what I mean? They're delicious. The food's still delicious whether you like me or not. So, yeah. But hopefully we get some cool stuff going, and we'll see you guys on the flip side.